Hello, Gemini. What's good with you? Gonna do something a little bit different today. A little bit different. I want to take a look at 2022 and give you an overview. Okay. Um, the thing about these here is they're not cookie cutter with Aries and Taurus. I've been kind of just feeling them out and playing them by ear. Okay, so I have no plans of doing this reading the same way that I did Aries or Taurus. If it comes out that way, cool. But I honestly don't know what's going to come through. So it's going to kind of be freestyle to start this off. Okay. Before we get started, if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. That's the only way to schedule a personal reading with me. I will never reach out to you on social media to try to solicit a reading. Okay, please don't get scammed by people pretending to be me. I only have one Facebook page and one Instagram account, and those are in the description of this video. Any other accounts with my pictures are not me. Okay, so if you want to follow me on social media, look at the links in the description. All right, now let's hop into this. Let's just see what wants to come through first. Whatever comes through first is going to be what the Geminis who need this reading need to hear the most. The situation that's going to be the most influential throughout 2022 is going to come in first. Let's see what it is. Past person, current person, new person. Let's see. Two more shuffles. All right. Woo, the Eight of Wands. Some of y'all might actually be doing some traveling. Might be doing some traveling here. Oh, okay. This is kind of interesting. Ooh, you know what? You know, this is weird. This is weird. So I've never really quite seen it come out like this before. I'm probably going to have to pull a clarification spread to dig up and get more. But this right here looks like it's the period between a past person and a new person. Okay? That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing you moving on from a past person, and you're at a bit of a crossroads. You don't know whether or not to allow a new person in or to hold on to hope for the past person. Okay? The reason I say that is because the Six of Cups is reversed, and so is the Judgment. There's still a grudge being held and unfinished business from the past. So you're torn, though. I feel like you're kind of torn because on one hand, it's a relief. It's a relief. You know, for some of you, even as much as you wanted this to work out and as much as you probably did really love this person, at least I don't got to deal with that bullshit no more. You know what I mean? At least there's somebody else's problem now. You know? Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. There could have been some good money involved too for others of you, you know? Like, I know that's not going to be everybody, but for some of you, maybe while the two of you were together, money was really nice. This is weird. Some of you don't even want, some of you aren't even really 100% sure if you want anybody new right now. Some of you are just wanting to take a break and say, I don't want to mess with nobody new. I'm just going to do me for right now, you know? Hierophant reverse. Yeah, I don't think y'all are looking for commitment. At least there's going to be a big window period, probably until about summertime, where you're up in your head, not 100% sure what you want to do. You know, anybody new that may make their way in, you're not really 100% sure if you're trying to commit to this. I'm going to have to pull another spread here. I'm going to have to pull another spread. Let's try to get something a little, I don't want to get too specific, but a little more specific than that. That was a little too general. A little bit too general. Let's see what else we can dig up here. What else can you tell me here? Ooh, the Sun card. Okay. Ooh. All right, last one. The Ace of Pentacles reversed this time. Okay, there's that Judgment reversed again. I guess we're going around in circles here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So from an outside perspective looking in, Okay, let's talk about it from that perspective. Okay, most people looking at you probably just assume that you are done with this, you're moving on, you're walking away, and you're finding happiness. I don't really know if that's exactly what's going on the inside, though, but that's the way it appears. It appears as if you're walking away and starting fresh. That's what everybody thinks. Everybody thinks you're walking away from it, starting fresh, and don't give two diddly shits about it. But I kind of feel like this person does. They either want an apology from you or they want to apologize. I feel like they want to make things right, though. I feel like they do. And for some of you, maybe you've already tried that. Maybe you've already tried that. Yeah. I think you're going to end up hearing from this person. I think that maybe when I say outsider's perspective, maybe it's them. Maybe this person is assuming that you're just moving on and living it up, don't have a care in the world, and that worries them a little bit. I do feel like if you haven't already heard from them by summertime, I feel like you're going to hear from them. I do feel like you will more than likely hear from them by summertime. Yeah, they're still holding on to this here. Death card, though. Is it too late? Too late? Let's see that. Let's see their energy. Let's see what it is they're wanting and how they're feeling. Let's see what they want from you. What's this person really want from Gemini? What are their real intentions? Do they really want to make things right? 7 of Pentacles. So they're considering, okay, how am I going to word this? All right, this is a pretty heavy download with just one card. They are taking into consideration whether or not they should actually try to work on this hardcore. I'm trying to figure out who is getting the finger pointed at them here, trying to figure out who screwed this up, because I can't tell. I can't tell whose fault it was. I really can't. I know it's going to be different for every last one of you. But to try to narrow it down here, the 5 of Wands, though, man. So it's I think they feel torn because they do want things to work out. Yeah, see, they're torn too. They do want things to work out, but at the same time, I feel like I don't think that they're actually wanting to make any changes. It looks like all they really want to do is start an argument with you. They want to talk to you. They do want to come forward with a love offer, but at the end of the day, I feel like they just kind of want to force their way, force you to see it their way and force you to realize that you're a bad person and you shouldn't have done this and you should do this. And that thing that you said you would do that you never did, or that thing you said you would never do, but you did it anyway. Looks to me like they just have some rage built up in them, dude. Yep. Yeah. They got some rage built up in them, dude. Look. Oh, man. I think this person's a commitment phobe anyway, though, dude. That's the thing. I think they're a commitment phobe. 8 of Cups. I do kind of feel, so they do stalk you. They do keep an eye on you. And again, there could have been for some of you, this could have been a superficial connection. Let's put it that way. Okay. Specifically to the Geminis who are dealing with a relationship where there was a lot of money involved. Maybe you make real good money. Maybe they make real good money. Maybe you both make real good money. I think that the connection got real superficial. I think this person is very materialistic. Okay. And again, I will say this every time. Nothing is wrong with materialism. There's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong is when you let material things own you, which I think that's this person's problem. Look, poverty is not a virtue. Okay. Money does not make you a bad person. See what I'm saying? But when it gets to the point to where your money owns you, that's a problem. And that's what I think. I think this person is owned by their own money if they make money, Thank you for that super chat. Through the looking, it cuts off. I can't see the rest of your username. Thank you for that super chat, though. I appreciate it. Thank you. World card reversed. Oh, man. This has toxic cycle written all over it, dude. Toxic cycle written all over it. Okay. Well, so far, it looks like the readings are kind of coming out the same. Starts off with a past person, and then we're going to move on to the new person. Okay, well, if that's the way the universe wants them to come through, let's just see what kind of outcome we're looking at here. Are you just keeping this in the past and moving forward? Or are you going to take another trip around the merry-go-round? How's the outcome looking with this situation? How's it looking? How's the outcome looking here? Chariot. I feel like you're moving on from this here. Moving on. Two more. Seven of Swords. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're moving forward. You don't trust this person for nothing, do you? Nope. I don't see you opening up to them. I don't see you being 100% honest with them. I see you just blowing them off. They will break the silence. I do think you will hear from this person if you haven't already. You will hear from them, but you don't even trust them enough to be all the way open and real with them. I don't think you do. I don't think that you do. I kind of feel like you're, how do I word that? I don't know any other way to word this. I think that you are off to find bigger and better things because you know that this situation was holding you back. You know this situation was holding you back. And you know that if you do try this again, another trip around the merry-go-round is going to end up in nothing but drama all over again. Devil card reversed. You're putting an end to a toxic cycle, putting an end to it. What's the best advice? Best advice. Two of Swords reversed. Right next to the Two of Wands reversed. The decision has to be final. You know, it always kind of makes me giggle when people come to me for a personal reading and they'll ask me, okay, is the toxic cycle with me and my ex finally over? I'm like, you tell me. You tell me. Is it over? Are you going to put a stop to it yet? I mean, what the hell? You know what I mean? It's like coming to me and asking me, am I going to eat lunch today? You tell me. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? So anyway, the decision has to be final. Okay. If you want to see that success in your life, if you want to see things progress and move forward and actually get up out of those low frequencies you were on when you connected with this person, you can't cling to anything that's on that old frequency. Okay. I was just telling Taurus earlier. Imagine that you're like a radio station. Okay. You're a radio and you're tuned into 1077. Nothing can be a part of your life unless it's also on 1077. The life you want, okay, with the money that you want, the career that you want, the friendships and the family and all that good stuff, that life you want is all the way over here on 98.9. Okay. Well, you got to get off of 1077 and everything that's staying on 1077 will be pulled away from you. Everything. Like I said, I see some of you relocating too, honestly. Like some of you are going to totally relocate this year, you know, and anything that the universe pulls away from you, you have to let it go. If you grab onto anything that's still on 1077 and you hold on to it, you get pulled back to 1077. You don't see any changes in your life. You won't see nothing. When you're on a path of changing frequencies, the decision has to be final. I'm going to 98.9. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going, period. End of discussion. You can come with me if you want, but I'm not waiting on you. No, I'm not. Okay, 98.9, it's all the way up there on the top of that mountain. You can come with me if you want, but I'm not going down to meet you, and I'm not going to cling to you. Let go. See what stays and see what goes, and let it flow. Put your foot on the gas, but take your hands off the wheel. See what I'm saying? Put your foot on the gas and take your hands off the wheel. What that means is, you know how people say only dead fish go with the flow. This is a balance. I'm not saying don't do anything. I'm not saying throw your hands in the air and be like a feather in the wind. That's not what I'm saying. Okay? You put your foot on the gas. You got to take action, but let the universe take the wheel and guide you. Make sense? You know what I mean. All right. All right. Newest person coming in. Newest person coming in. Let's see. When will that be and what will it be like? When will that be, and what will that be like? The newest person coming into Gemini's life. Let's see here. Let's see. Ten of Swords reversed. I see you doing a lot of healing. A lot of healing. Probably more than likely after you've done a bunch of healing. That's when the next person's gonna make their way into your life. Which that's normal. That's normal. I have to explain this to a lot of clients who come to me for personal readings, that sometimes when you get broken, like badly, badly broken, the universe puts red tape around you. Okay? Caution, do not enter. This entity is under construction. You know, repairs are being made here. And unless you choose to force it, the universe is not going to bring anybody into your life, because the only way we can connect with anybody is if they're a frequency match. Okay, if I'm on a broken frequency, trying to link up with somebody is not a very smart idea, because I can only attract a person who is also on a frequency that resonates harmoniously with that brokenness. And I don't have time for that whole lecture, but you understand where that's going, right? Okay. See, again, I don't really feel like you're really looking for long-term commitment. I don't think that's number one on your priority list right now. Not really. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see somebody coming into your life that has a little bit of an attitude and gets a nasty attitude with you. More than likely here in the next couple of months, you know, depending on how much healing you do, I see the next person making their way in probably within, let's see, about April, somewhere around springtime. And this person's got an attitude and they're real impatient with you. I see them being real impatient with you because you're not really, see, you're kind of like standoffish, not really looking for a relationship, not really, you know, not really looking for commitment. Not really, but this person seems a little bit pushy and persistent. Could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. A little bit pushy and persistent. They trying to get them some of that booty dough. They trying to get them some of that booty dough. And I don't think you're playing that game, are you? No, I ain't playing that fucking game. No. They don't like that. Looks like it might end up popping off, because I don't see you making a solid decision, because at the end of the day, I really think you don't want it. I really think you're not really wanting it. The Hangman. Yeah, see? I really kind of feel like the next person coming in here in the coming weeks and months, I'm really feeling like you're standing off and kind of sort of not really wanting it. Let's dig up this person's intentions a little bit deeper. Let's dig it up a little bit deeper here. Let's see. Two more. Thank you, Abby, for that super chat. Thank you. Appreciate you. Ooh, the Nine of Cups. So that's why they're so attracted to you. Told you. See it? They just want them some of that booty, though. Oh, yeah. See, it's because you are so independent. That's why you're so attractive. Because you're independent. There's something, I'm telling you, man, that why do you think I'm so all about this energy right here? Okay? You need to stay in this energy. It's not uncommon before your life partner shows up for you to go through a period of time where you're turning love down. About 95 to 98% of the people that I've met who have attracted their life partner first turn love down. When you're emotionally independent, you realize it wasn't a relationship I was looking for. I thought it was a relationship that I was looking for, but it really wasn't. What I was looking for was a feeling. I was just expecting a relationship to create the feeling for me. But once I find the feeling in my heart, my desire for a relationship starts to kind of drop on the priority list. It becomes less important than it once was. And that is when you're fucking attractive. When you're not interested. And when I say you're not interested, I mean you're genuinely, literally not interested. You can't fake it. People try to fake it all the time. The universe doesn't respond to what you appear to be doing. Okay? When you really step into this frequency and you're genuinely uninterested, watch how attractive you become. Not just sexually, not just romantically, generally. Generally. You might notice random strangers striking up small talk with you, standing in line at the gas station, 4 people in front of me. And for some reason, out of all the people in that store, why are you starting small talk with me? Like, there's just something intriguing about you. Whenever you are in that emotionally independent, emotional integrity state of being, somehow everybody can pick up on that. It's a sixth sense. Everybody around you can read your energy. Everybody can. Even the most spiritually dead asleep people on the planet still can read your energy. They just don't know what's happening, So that's the reason why you're so attractive, because you're so emotionally independent. But with this person right here, I don't think that they feel a genuine connection. I don't think they're looking for a genuine connection. They're just trying to get some of that booty dough. And you see right through it. You see right through it, don't you? Mm-hmm. You see right through it. What's the outcome here? What's the outcome? Sun card. See? You done found the happiness switch, didn't you? You done found the happiness switch. 4 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you flipped the happiness switch on. You may have found it by accident. Some people do. Queen of Wands reversed. I don't see you showing this person any interest. I don't. What's the best advice? Best advice. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Wands. Focus on your work and your finance right now, okay? Focus on your work and your finance. Don't try to get into a relationship at the workplace, too. That's coming through real strong here. If this is somebody at the workplace, especially your boss, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. You're on a really, really, really positive path. Okay. Now we're all adults here. Can't tell you what you can and can't do. If you're interested in just some friends with benefits, hookup bullshit, do what you do. I will warn you though, you want to be a very skilled energy worker. If you're going to play that game, you better be damn good at working with energy. Better be damn good at working it. Have you ever opened up a tackle box, like with fishing shit, and you got that big old tangled up ball of fishing line and fishing hooks? Could you imagine trying to untangle one of those? Well, that's what it's like when you sleep around. That's what happens to your aura, to your energy. All these people's energy get tangled up in your aura like a tangled up ball of fishing line. I mean, you can untangle it if you want. You better be a skilled fucking energy worker. Just saying. I know that I'm not saying that all y'all out there or play like that, but I know there's at least one of you hiding in that crowd that is. And you know who you are. If that doesn't pertain to you, then don't take it personally. I'm not talking to you. But you know if that pertains to you. I'm just saying you want to be a very skilled energy worker if you want to play that game. But either way, you're still headed down a very, very positive path. Okay? Do not settle. Do not be afraid to turn love down. Do not be afraid to turn love down. The universe is not stupid. Okay? You're not going to accidentally miss out on a good opportunity. When your person shows up, you will know. Yes, you will. You won't need to come to me and ask me shit. I'll give you a couple of hints. Here's a couple of hints. If you're wondering whether or not your person is this person or that person, it's neither of them. It's neither of them. It's neither of them. If you find yourself laying awake at night trying to figure out what their intentions are, that's not your person. If you can't, for the life of you, figure out how they feel about you, that's not your person. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not telling you that there will not be stumbling blocks and obstacles. when your person shows up. There will be. But the types of stumbling blocks and obstacles that come along with your person are on a totally different playing field, totally different level. Okay, they're not like those same problems that come along with all the people you shouldn't be fucking with. You know, I don't know what your intentions are. Not sure if I can trust you. Don't know how you feel about me. I don't know if it's you or you. No. Nope. Oh no. I can tell you one thing. When your person shows up, you gonna fucking know how they feel about you. Period. You gonna fucking know what their intentions are. Period. And you ain't gonna notice anybody else. Nobody else. This is the only person you're gonna notice. Period. Okay? There's not one big blanket you could give to everybody, but I hear a lot of people ask, well, how will I know? How will I know when you know, and I've heard people try to tell you what to expect when you meet your person. And people always give fluffy, silly ideas that are kind of ambiguous and vague. I'm just giving you a few pointers that'll be definites when you meet your person. They'll be definite. You're going to fucking know how they feel about you. You're going to fucking know what their intentions are, and you ain't going to notice anybody else. Now, is it deeper than that? Yes. Okay. But those will definitely be there. Okay. All right. Thank you, Michaela, for that super chat. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. General career and finance. General career and finance. General career and finance. Let's see how 2022 is looking. How's 2022 looking? Man, let's get that Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, though. Let's get it. Let's get that Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, bro. Woo, Queen of Swords. Okay. Not bad. Man, she looks angry, though. Boy, look at it. Can you see her face? You see the look on her face? I wouldn't fuck with her. I tell you what, I wouldn't fuck with her. Plus, she got a bull sitting next to her. What? She gonna unleash the bull on your ass if you piss her off. All right, let's see here. Ooh, I think you got a new idea. You do. You are at some point here very, very soon, I feel like, are getting a new idea that is blooming into fruition. Ooh, okay. Look, check it out. Hold up. All right. You are getting a new idea that is blooming into fruition. I kind of feel like this should be, okay, specifically to the Geminis who are you're dead dog tired of what you're doing for a living and you really want to manifest something new. Okay. I think you should put that as your number one priority first. Do your emotional healing in the background. And then once you make it to the frequency with the career and the income that aligns with your highest good, I think that's the same frequency where you'll find your life partner. Thank you, Angela, for that super chat. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I think that's the frequency where you'll find your person too. Just saying. But you do have a new idea. But I kind of see some of you are straight up walking away from what you're doing like right now. You're ready to. You're about ready to. But I still see you a little bit indecisive. 10 of Pentacles, bro. See? Hey, whatever this idea is of yours, like I said, I see you sitting and overthinking it, driving yourself nuts. I see you overthinking it a little bit, driving yourself kind of nuts. But there's a lot of energy supporting your success. A lot of it. I don't know what it is that's holding you back here. Let me see what's holding you back. You're holding back for some reason. 6 of Swords. Oh, you're afraid of making that transition. Yeah, you're afraid of making a transition and not being able to go back. It's all a matter of perception. It's all a matter of perception. You have to be able to get yourself in that mode of finality, you know? And it's a mindset, dude. It's a mindset. Part of the success mentality Especially if you are, at the bottom and you're working your way towards success. It's a mentality. I'm going to manifest success, period. Or I'm going to die trying, period. End of discussion. I'm getting on this path and I'm not getting off. The minute you set foot on that path, the minute you take action, set foot on that path, everything that happens from that point is part of the journey to bring success into your life. Okay? A lot of times there will be stumbling blocks and obstacles. Those are the learning experiences. Okay? You don't want to avoid stumbling blocks and obstacles. The stumbling blocks and the obstacles are the way. They are the way. That accomplishment, that goal that you want to accomplish is on the other side of the obstacle. Okay? It's on the other side of it. So if you're worried about stumbling blocks and obstacles, you may as well just hang it up and give it up. You ain't never gonna set on a path where that doesn't happen. Period. That's part of it. That's part of it. If you're worried about that, you may as well just hang it up. That's part of it. The hermit in the reverse. Two more. Wow, this deck is so little, man. This actually technically was the first deck that I ever got. Actually, it wasn't the one that I learned on, but it was the first one I ever got. And I wanted to get another copy of it, so I ordered it on Amazon, and they sent me a mini version, a little mini version of the same deck. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't want a mini version. I wanted the full deck, It's the 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot. And they gave me a little mini version of it, dude. Isn't that weird? All right. Okay, do not be afraid to invest money on whatever it takes for you to get on the path to go to where you're going. Okay, don't be afraid of that. You don't ever want to look at anything as a mistake. Ever. On my path. You know how many times I would pay for a training course and it was a fucking crock of horse shit that didn't train me to do anything, I'll never forget this one time. Oh, I got this Facebook ads training course, and I'm like, okay, so I paid for it and they let me in the little webinar or whatever it was. It was just some idiot sitting there drinking a bottle of Hennessy talking about how he made $1 million. That's it. Yeah, man, I woke up, I had $1 million in my bank account. Yo, and then like nothing, and I was kind of pissed, but I was like, no, I didn't lose money. The universe is going to pay me back. Universe will pay me back. I invested that. That's energy that I invested with the intention of bettering my financial. That period. End of discussion. And the universe sees that. Universe knows why I spent that money. Universe is going to make sure I get that money back. 10-fold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold. I ain't worried about it. I don't need it that bad. I was making minimum wage, man. It's good. I'm good. That was an investment. That was an investment on my path towards success. That's the attitude you got to have. That's the attitude you got to have. There is no such thing as failure. There is no such thing as a mistake. Okay? If you don't succeed right away, that's cool. You learn something. If something doesn't go right, all you got to think to yourself is, okay, cool. I can't wait until that day comes and I look back on this and I understand why that had to happen that way. You just give it up to the universe and stay on that path. Okay? Don't sit around and overthink it too much. Not too much. Okay? Think to the best of your ability. But whatever that idea is that you have, the universe is supporting it. Universe is supporting it. I say go for it. Go for it. All right? Okay, cool. I feel like those were the messages that my Gemini friends needed to hear tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the love and the support and the positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.